Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays Beorning, and I have found LOTRO here in Forhel, and let's see what he has to say.
Some mysterious foe is endangering the prey of the Lossoth hunters.
You say it is time for the Dunedain to ride out of the north? It is a long way to Rohan. Boy, are you right about that. And even if that be where Aragorn is need of us, none know the perilous roads like I do. Yes, I have traveled in the southern lands. I have walked the hills and valleys of Enedwaith, been stalked by savage creatures of the mysterious woodlands, and climbed among the rocky heights of Thor's Combe. There are dangers on that road that must not be dismissed. There is no guarantee that even a dozen rangers will come to Aragorn in time of need, or at all. The blood of the Dunedain flows through my veins, and they will always be my people. But I have another people now as well, and I want them to be safe. I speak of the Lossoth. Will you help me protect them from the mysterious foe that strikes in the heart of the storms and under a cover of blind night? Okay, I guess we could do that.
I've tracked the screaming shadow to its lair. We must finish it.
The Lossoth rely in large part upon the skill of their hunters. Forhel is a inhospitable land, and though they are accomplished hunters and know every hill and plain along the ice bay, there can still be lean times. In recent days, after some of the hunters have brought down game animals, a screaming apparition has descended upon their prey from out of the darkness and borne it away amid the Lossoth's confusion and terror. I do not know what manner of beast this may be, but I have tracked it to where must be its lair. Come with me, and let us finish this screaming shadow, that the Lossoth may bring it enough food and feed their people, and I will be satisfied. I will bring my knowledge of the Southlands with me as we ride with Aragorn. Alright, let's find this screaming shadow. Hope it's not a bear.
The Ranger LOTRO has knowledge of the southern lands through which the Grey Company must pass. But he will only take that road once he is certain the Lossoth of Forhel are free of danger.
You will notice that there was a bear on that brief screen in between, which means that I'm not going to get away with avoiding fighting bears in this particular instance. Look at this pine claw. I had no idea such an expansive cavern existed beneath the frozen tundra of Forhel. We must be on guard as we make our way through the cavern in search of the screaming shadow that has harried the Lossoth hunters. It has carried away much of their slain prey, and what few tracks I was able to find came to the entrance of the cave before being lost in the shifting snows of the land. Do not be dazzled by the reflections in the ice. We must remain alert to all threats while we search the cavern. Alright, let's see. So therefore, does it tell us where we are at? So I have some idea of the location. Nope. I don't see a little dot Alright, I guess we'll have to do without that, but let's... This way, Pineclaw. Stay alert. Stay alert. Alright, I guess we could try that. Look there! We have found inhabitants! You want me to kill bears? Okay, I guess I have to kill bears. Ah, sigh. Unfortunately, there's no way around it in this quest. No way around it in this quest. And one of my few rules... Oh, I detect something else ahead in the air. More bears? Nope. Thank goodness. My rule about not killing bears says if it's a major... If these are in the epic storyline, or a major blocker or something like that, of a very necessary quest, then I have to do it. Or if they're diseased or something, or corrupted or something of that sort, which is also... The ice hinders our visibility. What threats may it conceal? Looks like a bear to me. And I should know what a bear looks like. Can we just be friends? Please? So I don't have to kill you? Oh, by the way, when I was talking in the previous episode about talking to Gwyneth and Careful Pineclaw, there's a fissure in the ice ahead. Alright. Yeah. We need to cover more ground. If we search the different areas of the cavern, meaning split the party, we'll have a better chance of finding what we seek. Of course, split the party. How perfect. Cross the fissure and continue to search, and I will explore in this direction. Right. But when I talked with Gwyneth and she not recognizing us, and I said that we probably only did half of the quest line or something like that. That was obviously with a different character, because I looked up in my quest log and I didn't do any of the Evendim quests. I didn't come to Evendim until the epic story brought me here. So obviously we didn't run to her. We didn't do the quest for Aragorn that took us through Evendim and all that fun stuff. It's the Aragorn quest line rather than the main Evendim quest line that we speak to Gwyneth. So therefore, yep, we did not have need of, or, so therefore, she obviously wouldn't recognize me under such circumstances. Let's see, I don't remember, when you take enough characters through various places, you just don't remember everything that you've done. Alright, now here, let's see if I remember. Okay. Another bear, and yeah, this is where I have to go down into this little crevasse. And that should help a great deal. And there we go. Right. Wait. It's dark around here. Alright, down. Down deeper. And deeper. Oh, and now we get our... Oh, these guys. And you want to kill these guys quickly because he has a couple of friends that come up. And obviously don't want to run into his friends while we are fighting. Hello. Actually... Oh, there's the patroller right there. And that's the problem is, we've got two of them at a time. Controller, they throw rocks. Not a recipe. And he knocks you out! All the things that they do here. They throw rocks. I mean, really. They just like to cheat, that's all. Alright, there you go. Throwing rocks on top of everything else. Well, there we go. And let's get rid of this injury. And back up the other end. In Kolo Hampot. Oko, wherever that is. No idea where this Kolo Hampot. Better let's get back up here and not worry about where on the map it may be. Who cares? He did say it was underground, so I guess that could explain that. But now we are on the other side of this fissure. And we're back on the road. Good. Of course, whether or not the The creature we are seeking is on this road is a completely different matter. And there we go. And there we go again. And here we are, up this way. And here we have found the Screaming Shadow. A young girl crouches by a ragged campsite. Can this be the Screaming Shadow? And she should look a little bit familiar, because we ran into her before. The girl stares at you fiercely, her eyes wild with anger and fear. She shivers in the cold, and her face is thin and drawn. There's a feral air about her, and she seems tense, poised to strike. Now, I don't know why they describe her as young girl, considering the circumstances in which you meet her the first time was they recounted that she had done something several years back, which means that I don't think she's exactly young. You again. Pineclaw, what have you found? An angren? Stay back, my grievances with Pineclaw. What? You know this woman? How? Do you remember? Yeah, I did an entire quest line on it. Because of you, I was cast out of my home. Because of you, my name was taken from me. Once I was Aver, but no longer. Now I am Gunane. Gunane. Without name. It is because of you that I wander. It is because of you that I must steal scraps or starve. I will kill you! So this is interesting that this is one of the few times where a character outside the epic storyline returns much later as a story in the epic storyline. Hold on, she's defeated. Stay your hand, Pineclaw, and I will put away my weapon as well. Listen to me, Gunane. You served Angmar, this we know, and it has gone badly for you since you were cast from your clan. You cannot steal from the Losoth as you have done. You must find a new home, and you will die here among the ice and snow. None will mourn you, no name, if you perished as you are. We will do you no more harm. Swear to me that you will leave the lands of Losoth and seek an honest living elsewhere. This mercy is yours today. Do not throw it away. If you continue to trouble the people of Forhel, you will find that my heart has exhausted its pity. Do you swear it? Do you swear it, Gunane? I will leave this bag of food. It will last until you have begun to remake your life. Leave me! Alright. Let us leave this place, Pineclaw. Gunane will have to find somewhere to make an honest living. Somewhere she will not hinder the Losoth. She will find a more forgiving place to live, or she will die in this harsh place. Others who served Angmar would not have even that chance. Elrond, alright, will wish to see this book and hear what's tale behind it. Yeah, I guess they would.
The Losoth will now be able to bring in their prey without interference. I thank you.
Gwynaine's life is her own now. Whether it will be long or short will depend upon the choices she makes. If she spurns our help and continues to harass the Losoth, it will be short indeed. Perhaps she will find a way to leave her troubled past behind. It is to be hoped that she will do so, for otherwise she will perish, alone, and without the name for which she grieves. You have done as I asked, and now the Losoth will be able to bring in their rightful prey without interference. I will do my duty, as I said I would. I will join the Great Company on the road south. All right. And I think I'll take the map to onward. Certainly a scroll of renewal there. Those are a dime a dozen.
You must travel then to Ohire.
You should travel now into Angmar to tell the Ranger Cornir and Golidir of the Grey Company's journey. Lothrindir listens as I briefly explained the reasons for Elrond felt Golidir should not be troubled with the errand. I see. I do not agree, but if that is the will of Elrond, there is little enough I can do to say dispute it. Cornir, then, should be told of the Grey Company's mission. You will find him at Alkire, the settlement of the Trev Galog in Angmar. Right. And therefore, that's what we'll do in our next episode of Piney Plays The Beorning.